Hey Cooler community, Chris here. Quick flow for you in regards to the shoulders and relieving a bit of tension around these large muscle groups that hold up the head and neck, and little few tweaks here to some ubiquitous poses that you're more than familiar with. So let's start. Just for a moment, settle in. Not going to get into any deep meditation. Just for a moment, stopping to consider what you're doing. Not so much what, but rather how we're going to move into it. And we're modelling ourselves here in this particular practice after clay. So giving ourselves a material essence reminiscent of clay. And the softness, the malleability of clay before it hardens, before it's oxidized. Arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. Exhale, other side. Breathing in one shirt, in the pose. Both hands to sky. Breath in. Turn those palms away from each other. Exhale. Hands interlace. Lift the center of the chest between the shoulders. Bow the head. Lengthening the back of the neck. Send those arms overhead. Bow forward. Careful here. Sending head to ground. Bring those arms overhead. Gently interlace the fingers here. Send the arms forward. Come onto the fingertips. Bring the knees out wide. Reaching forward. Coming onto the tips of the fingers. Reach the hands over to the far right. Perhaps even sending your head in between the arms here. Staying heavy on the sit bones, or sit bones rather heavy on the heels, and then other side. Walking over nice and gentle. Back to center. Arms down beside the legs here, let the head hang. Taking a moment to feel the breath in the sit bone. Then the hands in front. Coming up. And then gently tucking the toes behind you. And spreading the fingers, pressing the toes. And 1 foot at a time if you want, coming up to downward facing dog. And being playful with the dog here, stepping back and forth. Maintaining balance strong in that left hand, but it's the right hand underneath. Perhaps even wrap the arm around the top there. Just at the lat below the shoulder girdle there. And even potentially bringing yourself underneath that arm. Strong here, press down through the fingertips. We're testing this left shoulder a little bit. We want to be strong. Other side. Reaching through, threading that needle and then wrapping. Bring the head even a little bit underneath. Back to center. And then bring that right leg high to sky. Bend the knee, thigh forward. And press back through that left heel, coming into our crescent lunge. Left hand forward, right hand back. Other side. Notice what tension the shoulders are taking on here. Other side. We want to reach forward, relieve the shoulders of holding the arms up. And as we swoop over this other way, shift on the back toes, come out to warrior two, long across the top of the arms. Coming low in that front thigh, flipping the palm, reverse the warrior. Bend the elbow, forearm to thigh. Left arm up, turn the palm out, bring the arm overhead. Cartwheel down, chaturanga. Careful hip coming down. Breathing, glide forward and up. Exhale, glide over the toes. Again, playful with the dog. And right, left leg, this time to sky. Bend that knee, thigh forward. Press back through that right heel. Crescent lunge. That's it. Left hand forward, right hand back. Right hand forward, left hand back. That's it. Other side, shifting on the back toes. Warrior two. Flipping that palm, reverse the warrior. Bend the elbow, forearm to thigh. Right arm up, turn the palm out, bring the arm overhead, reaching forward. Cartwheel down. Come back. Lower down, high plank. Breathing, glide forward and up. Exhale, glide over the toes. And then threading through with that right hand underneath. Again, wrapping. That's it, strong in the fingertips. Other side. And back. Right leg high to sky. Bend that knee, thigh forward. Breathing in, come up, crescent lunge. Shift on those back toes, warrior two. This time turn the thumb mound and pinky mound, bring them together. Notice how that gives a little lift in the triceps there, the triceps engage, sending energy and strength up to the armpits here. And then you can soften the shoulders, so it's almost like the shoulders are doing nothing. And you're reaching forward. Forward with three fingers, back with three fingers. You might notice it softens the shoulders. And you can flip that front palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, turn that back foot in, bring that back foot up halfway, or not halfway, rather 1 foot in. Internally rotate the heel if you want, and then collapse over that front leg. And then breathe in halfway flat back. That's it. That's it, strong in that back leg. Have a go reaching forward with the right hand. And again, wrapping. Strong in that grounded arm. If you're feeling particularly strong, you might even be able to wrap both. Come up that way. Otherwise, coming down or coming back up with bending that front knee, hands and hips coming up that way. That's it. Big breath into the top of the head. Arms up and over, back of the palms touch, and then arms back behind you, bring the palms together. So we've got palms in reverse prayer. You'll really feel the shoulders opening up, and then some of you might find the shoulders particularly getting tight here. So just being gentle and coming up as far as you can with the hands, or towards the sacrum or lower back. If it's too much, breathing in. Exhale, coming down. And then release the hands. Breathing in halfway flat back. Bend into that front knee. Stepping back. downward facing pedal, and same on the other side. Thigh forward, breathe in. Shift on those back toes. Hasta Bandha in the hand, so you get thumb mound, pinky mound together. Finding that lift underneath the arms. Flipping that front palm, reverse the warrior. Reaching back. Bend the elbow front of the thigh. Reach over. Both hands down. Turn that back foot so it faces forward. Bring that back foot up a little bit of the way. Square the hips. Come down Parsvottanasana. Breathing in halfway flat back. That's it. Exhale. Breathing. And again, threading. That left arm underneath. Perhaps both. Steady in the legs. Option to come up here. Wrapping the shoulders. That's it. And then arms up. Turn those palms around again. Bring the palms together. Behind the back. Breathe into the top of the head. Square the hips, come down. Both hands down, front that front foot. That's it. Collapse over that front leg, a little bend in that front knee. Step back, high plank. Lower down to the knees. Thread that right arm underneath. And we're drawing our weight a little bit over to the left. Stretching out the shoulder. Other side. Back to centre. Coming back to all fours. Bowing the head, a little roll the hips just to reset. Pressing the hands away, downward facing dog. And again, give it a go. Wrap that right arm underneath. Wrap just below the shoulder girdle here. See if you can bring yourself underneath. So one shoulder stretching, one's engaged. Other side. And back to downward facing dog. And then step that right foot forward. On your hands. Option to come up all the way to crescent lunge or drop that back knee and float up. And again. Right hand forward, left hand back. Left hand forward, right hand back. Coming back the other way. Now you can shift on those back toes. Hasta Bandha hands. Really lengthen here. So again, thumb mound, pinky mound come together. That lift in the bottom of the arms. And then arms to sky, turn the palms, interlace the fingers, collapse to the inside of the thigh, humble warrior. That's it. Again, shoulders really getting some attention here. Both hands come down, shift on those back toes. Come forward, bring yourself to the inside of the thigh. And lifting that back leg, back to downward facing dog. And this time bring the left foot forward, drop that back knee. Coming up all the way to crescent lunge if you wish to lift that back knee. Otherwise, here with the back knee drop. Left hand forward, right hand back. Right hand forward, left hand back. come to the other side, shifting on those back toes. Hastabandha hands, nice and strong. And then hands to sky. And bring them behind you, interlace. And bring yourself down to the inside of the thigh. Humble warrior. Hands now to the inside of that foot. Shift on those back toes so they're facing forward, dropping that back knee. Allowing the body to fall to the inside of the thigh. And then bringing that back foot up. Bring it to the outside of that foot and come down to Malasana. As I wiggle into center here for the camera, my hands at the heart. Malasana. And then arms forward. See if you can turn one arm around and then the other, making sure there's a lot of external rotation in the shoulders there. When we bring the hands here, they're resting on the back here. I'm not interlacing the hands. That's it. And then bowing the head, rocking a little bit left to right. And then hands out in front, coming to the tips of the fingers. Breathing in. Really pressing that floor away from you. And lifting the head, bowing the head. Rolling the shoulders and aiding that roll by squeezing the legs in and then pushing out. Squeezing in, pushing out. Squeezing in, palms maybe up, being a bit playful with it, bowing the head. Arms behind. And then hands down, coming forward. Little bend in the knees if you want a bit of a hamstring stretch. Bowing the head. And then grabbing the big toes, pressing the heels away from you, pressing the toes away from you. Stretch the shoulders out like this. Pressing the big toes away, lift that center of the chest. Bow the head. Bring the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. And again, shoulders stretched here. And then coming back to Swastikasana, or half lotus. Breath in, arms up. Reaching for sky, turning those palms out behind you, interlacing the fingers. Bowing forward, not all the way, just coming forward as far as is comfortable. If you want to come all the way down, you can. Release. And coming back. And then a little bit of a roll here. Coming back up. And that's a little flow for you to do. Nice and playful, always being playful, bringing that playful energy into the practice, and particularly when it comes to shoulders. And that Hastabandha in the hands, really important because that gives you a good sense of lift in the bottom of the arms and relieves the tops of the shoulders particularly. So give that a try, guys, and I'll see you on the mat. Thank you. Namaste.